Welcome back to Spanish Homestead. As you can see, I've got Sebastian here with me today. Quite happy, eating his crisps. So, one of my goals for this year was to be more organised. Now, I'm not one for pretty charts, I just put things in the ground and we'll go from there. But this year I have to be more organised because we're doing the veg boxes and stuff like that. I need to know what beds I'm going to flip, what beds I'm going to... I'm talking. What beds are going to take the longest, stuff like that. So we've done some plans. Now these plans are obviously subject to change. But obviously we've got 3 different gardens. We have the top garden, which you see on the vlog most times. As we walk in, that's the top garden, that's our original garden. Then we have the raised beds where the herbs are and stuff, which is going to be a greenhouse of some description. Not sure yet. I'm still playing in my mind how to design it. And then we have the bottom garden, which was last year was our summer garden. We used down the bottom last year. So this year we've got the 3 gardens. We may have a 4th, but I'm going to plan for 3. So a couple of them are experiments. Like in the top garden, half of it we're going to do the 3 sisters garden, which consists of a squash of some description, sweet corn and peas. So the plan is the peas and the sweet corn, pretty descriptive. The squash, depending on your size, if you want to do 3 sisters garden, if you do a smaller one, you can do courgettes, a smaller squash. So ours is going to be quite bigger, so we're actually going to put pumpkins in there. So we'll see how that works. Next to that, we're going to be doing watermelons, honeydew melons and Christmas melons all mixed together. So because these are all pretty water loving crops, and that's our best irrigation area up there. We don't really struggle to get water up there, so that's the best place to put them. So yeah, that's basically the top garden. Next to the top garden, you want that one? There you go, you look at that one. Next to the top garden, there is obviously where the raised beds are now. They've got some herbs in and stuff. They're going to stay, the herbs are going to stay up there. The ones with the carrots, the celery in, there's an empty bed and we're going to build 2 more. We're going to put some peppers, chilies, cucumbers. At the moment I've got tomatoes down in the other garden, but I'm maybe going to bring them up here and put them in the greenhouse as well. So the idea is we can plant everything and we can sort of build the greenhouse over it. That's the plan. So we'll go from there. So that's what I'm going to call the greenhouse garden. Then obviously the main garden, which is down the bottom. Down there at the moment we've already got stuff in. That one. The main garden down the bottom, we've got about 12 beds. I reckon I could probably push it to about 14, but we'll see when we come to finish that area off. As it stands at the moment, we've got 3 rows of Lady Rosetta potatoes in. So they'll be ready about springtime, so we'll be able to flip that bed, put something else in there. I'm not sure at the minute, probably be a salad crop, because with the veg boxes we want quick crops, so salad crops, radishes, beetroot, quick, easy peas, stuff like that. Stuff that's going to produce a lot through the summer. So we'll flip those beds. Obviously next to it we've got red cabbage, spring onion, beetroot, cabole, stuff like that. They'll all be done, finished by spring. So we'll flip those beds and those beds will just be flipped constantly through the summer. we are going to put carrots in. The tomatoes, I'm now thinking we're going to put in with the greenhouse, with the peppers and cucumbers and stuff. So tomato and basil will go up there, and we'll put the eggplant down the bottom. Mixed chard. We're just going to keep flipping those beds down there, so that's going to change. But this is just a rough idea of what in at the minute. I can, because I've laminated them, I can scribble on them and change them and stuff. So that's the idea for this year. Obviously, I've got my little helper, which is here. So yeah, basically that's the idea for this year, and hopefully it'll come. But while we've got you guys, Ta, thank you. You eat your Crispies. You eat them. There you go. While we've got you guys here, I'm going to show you this. So just want to show you guys. This is all the seeds that are starting to come up. So we've got the baby gem lettuce, the red Swiss chard, the chicory is coming up. The turnips, they've really come up. I kind of forgot to come up yesterday to water these. So they're starting to look a little bit limp. But I've just watered them, so hopefully they'll come back today. That's our guide this year. Obviously it's not in stone. It will change. But it just gives me a rough idea of what I'm going to be growing. We've found a seed supplier in Germany, which is looking really promising. So we're going to get in contact with them. Get some proper heirloom seeds sent to us. Obviously we'll let you know how we get on with that. As it stands at the moment, obviously we're still buying seeds locally, which is always good, but you don't get certain types of tomatoes or stuff like that. You get a tomato. So yeah, that's the plan, is hopefully we'll mix things up. You alright there? So, from me and Sebastian, because somebody's getting somebody's getting very irritated. So from me and Sebastian, we're gonna say goodbye. You say bye? And we're gonna go pick some leeks for dinner. Yeah? High five? High five! See you on the next one, guys.